Hi, this is Sarah with Posh Pooch Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful throw Afghan blanket, whatever you want to call it, and how to make these fun bow tie stitches. What you're going to need is a J-hook, and I know that seems odd because we're using worsted weight yarn, but I wanted the stitches to be open, more like a throw than a heavy blanket. And then you're going to need, to make this blanket, you're going to need 4 colors of Red Heart Super Saver worsted weight number 4 yarn. I chose to use beige, dark brown, dark teal, and light teal. And these were some that I had on hand, but they're also ones, these colors match my yarn room perfectly. And so I think the blanket turned out wonderful. Now I'm calling it a throw because it measures 63 inches by 36 inches, so it's not very big. At the beginning, you're going to chain 105. If you want your blanket to be wider, you're going to add 16 chains to make it wider, because you're going to need 7 here and 9 here, which is 16. And so when you do a rotation, if you want it to be wider, you're going to need to add 16. Now, of course, you can do as many rows as you want to make it longer. I made it this size because it's the perfect size for my chair that I have here in my yarn room for a spot to sit and crochet. For the demonstration, I'm just using some worsted weight yarn that I have on hand. And, of course, my J-hook. Now, you will need scissors and a needle to weave in your ends. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, like I said, you're going to need to chain 105 stitches. But I'm not going to do that. I only did a rotation of 9, 7, 9, 7, and 9, plus the 3 chains, because I don't want to have to spend all day having you watch me double crochet. So I've got one ready here that I have the chain and the first row of double crochet on. For the foundation of the blanket or the throw, you will need to do 2 rows of double crochet for your foundation. Now, since I'm just doing a demonstration, I didn't do that, because what I want to show you is how to do that fun bow tie stitch. So we're going to chain 3 and chain 3 at the beginning of every row counts as a double crochet. So we have our chain 3, one double crochet, so then we're going to double crochet in the next 8 stitches for a total of 9 double crochet. Okay, now I chose to use Red Heart Super Saver because it's a nice durable yarn and it's washable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you can use any worsted weight yarn for this. And I've got the ounces on the pattern. And speaking of that, it is a free pattern on my blog, and I'll put that blog in the comments for you so you'll be able to find it. All right, we're going to chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to skip the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here in the next stitch, we're going to make a double crochet, and then we'll make 8 more double crochets for a total of 9. And you can see where we skipped those stitches, we made a little hole, and that's what we'll be doing in order to form those little bow tie stitches. Alrighty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 1 more. There we go. And chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For some reason, my throat is dry today. All right, we're going to skip the next 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to double crochet in the last 9 stitches. And you'll do this all the way across, doing 9 double crochets, chain 7, skip 7 until the end, and then you'll have 9 double crochets in the last 9 double crochets. You want to make sure you have 9 double crochets at the beginning and 9 double crochets at the end, because that's your base for your sides. All right, now we've done that row. In the next row, of course, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do the same thing. And there's your 2 holes that we made. And of course, you'll have more if you know, because you're going to make it a whole lot bigger than just this little sample. Okay, so we're going to do 9 double crochets again. Chain 3 counted as our double crochet as before. And I know I already said it, but your chain 3 counts in every row as your first double crochet. All right. Okay, 9 double crochets. My yarn across there. I do believe I've swallowed a frog. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we just skip across this chain and double crochet in that first double crochet, and then in the next 8 double crochets, for a total of 9 double crochets. One thing that I do when I'm washing my crochet items, especially blankets, I'll put a couple of drops of Dawn dish soap, the blue one, and then a teaspoon of white vinegar to wash them in on gentle, and then I will hang them out on my deck to dry. Chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 double crochet in the last 9. Now the reason that I wash them that way is because even though Red Heart Super Saver is completely washable, I figure what I'm making is art to me. And I want my art to last as long as possible because I've put a lot of my heart and my work into it. And so I figure if I wash it on gentle and hang it up, it will last longer. All right, getting to the end of this row. Just a little tidbit of info for you. All right, last double crochet and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we have 2 rows. It looks like 2 buttonholes. All right. Now, this is the technique that I wanted to show you. Again, we're going to do 9 double crochets. Let's get that ball yarn out of the way. That ball wants to roll off the table. All right, now this is where we're going to make our little bow tie. So we've got our 9 double crochets. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to wrap around those 2 chain 7s, 7 chains, chain 7, and do a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet in the next 9 double crochets. Let me get that yarn out of the way so you can see our bow tie. There's our first one. All right, we'll go 1 double crochet in each double crochet, and then I'll show you how to do that bow tie again. There we go. 9th double crochet. Now we're going to chain 3. Show you again. You go around those 2 chain 7s and then do a single crochet, chain 3, and then double crochet. I do want to show you how to change colors real quick, because it's real important that you do the chain 3 after the color change. Because if you chain 3 then change colors, and your first double crochet, your chain 3 counts as your first double crochet, you end up with your first double crochet not being the right color. Let me grab that yarn. Now, if I were to chain 3 and then change colors, that first double crochet, because our chain 3 counts as a double crochet, would be the wrong color. So, what we do, we're going to change colors. We loop that in first, and then we do our chain 3. And then repeat the whole thing over again. 9 double crochets, chain 7, and that way we've got our chain 3 as the right color for when we change colors. And that's actually the whole technique. The only thing that you have to do after that is when you get to the end, double crochet around everything so that you have a nice end. Another thing to remember is these ends. What I do is when I'm coming back around and doing my double crochet edge, I just double crochet all those loops under, and then I weave in what's left that didn't get hooked under. And that's all there is to making this beautiful butterfly blanket. Lots of double crochets, few chains, and 1 single crochet, and you've got a beautiful butterfly or bow tie. I don't really think that it's matters which thing that you call it. It's just pretty. So that's all you do. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and I hope this answered your question. And take a minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.